Welcome to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Purpose of this video is to head out on the beach and go for a walk and check out the beach conditions. Just want to say the beach does not smell today, which is a good thing, but there is some seaweed on the beach. And we also know that the satellite imagery shows that a huge amount of seaweed is on its way. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Just for context, we have a map here and I'll circle this section right here. This is the famous Mamita's Beach Club up on 32nd Street in Playa del Carmen, Mexico, and I'll circle this section right here. This is the beach we are walking on today, right in front of Mamita's Beach Club. Now I want to show you this article right here. This is from the Cancun Sun. Cancun is roughly 50 minutes just north of Playa del Carmen, Mexico. This is all part of Quintana Roo. This is kind of the province here in Mexico. And the article reads, sargassum-free beaches for now, but a massive influx is coming. Cancun is presently enjoying beaches with minimal sargassum presence. However, projections indicate a substantial increase in the coming months. The Sargassum Monitoring Network has issued a warning regarding an impending significant grounding of this seaweed that could severely impact the coastline of Quintana Roo. And that is where we are right now, on the coastline of Quintana Roo, just south of Cancun and just north of Tulum. And this is that whole coastline that they're talking about, and it's on its way. Good morning from Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Here we are at the famous Mamita's Beach Club. We're gonna walk down to the beach here and check out the beach conditions. I've read you the article. It sounds like all this seaweed is on its way. It's out in the Atlantic Ocean, and by way of the satellite, they know it's on its way. The seaweed and the beaches have been still better than I expected them to be. 2 years ago, this time of year, I was gone because the seaweed was so bad. But look at that sunrise. Sunrise today, I think, is around 6:15 a.m. We've got more people out on the beach today. And why? Because it doesn't stink. The seaweed does not stink today. And I've been watching from my balcony up there, my condo down here, and they've had so many people down here cleaning up the beach for the last, I'm gonna say, hour and a half anyways. I always like to get up and watch the sunrise from my balcony, and there have been so many people down here. There's been tractors, there's been those rear lifters, I don't know what you call them. People in the comment have been telling me that I think it's kind of some sort of a kind of rear loader where they pick up all this seaweed, especially when it's really, really thick. And it's saving a lot of time because it comes along the beach here and it just picks it up, and then for the kind of finer stuff, they've got all these people out here working on the beach and picking it up, and they've got the wheelbarrows there, and that way is up towards the Constituyente Pier. There's the Hyatt and the Hilton up that way, and here they are dumping the seaweed. But you know what? I am so surprised it doesn't smell. They have been doing their utmost to really kind of manage it. And that's what it is. They're just managing it. They can't stop it. It's going to come in every night, and it's going to get progressively worse. As the article said, if you're coming down here in any of the coming weeks or this summer, you know it's going to be worse than this. It's going to be bad. 2025 on record is supposed to be one of the worst years for the seaweed. Say it was up to 5 times worse than it was, 8 years ago. So it's going to be a huge amount. In the last couple weeks, you have not had this many people out here watching the sunrise. It's always a good thing to see this many people out because, number one, you know the beach doesn't stink. Number two, there's probably less of it. The seaweed on here, and they can walk along the beach, and they've actually don't have their shoes on today. They've got their bare feet, and they're just out here walking. So this is a really good sign. With the amount of workers out here and how hard they work, Look at these guys. They've been up here for, I'm going to say, almost 2 hours, cleaning us up and down this beach a number of times. And the way I know they've been up and down the beach a number of times is you can tell by the color of the seaweed. The darker it is, the longer it's been on the beach, the more it's fermented, the more toxic it is. The greener and fluffier it is, the newer it is, the less it smells, the less toxic it is. I'm going to do a little bit of a close-up here to show you that it's green, it's fluffy. As a result, it does not smell. It doesn't stink like the rotten eggs that you get with the other older seaweed. Like after 48 hours, this stuff is toxic. You can get upper respiratory issues, headaches, the smell, watery eyes. The other thing is people have gone in swimming with jewelry in the last month, I've heard, and this seaweed, the older stuff in there, is discoloring their gold, I guess, in the jewelry. The other thing is certain people have got bit or stung in the water there, and they've got rashes. The rashes have not gone away, they've gotten worse, and they tend to just wait till they get home and have a doctor look at it when they go home on how to kind of deal with this rash. But we look down the course of the beach here. This is one of the better days we've had in the last little while. It's hit and miss. This is, like I said, this is the best day I've seen. There you can look at the seaweed. This is kind of a fluffier green, and this is newer. It's less toxic, it's not as bad. So could you touch it? Yeah, you could pick this stuff up and it's not going to be bad. Even the kids can't really get sick from this. So it's not until it's been on the beach here for almost 48 hours that it does, and it can do some harm. And you also get 1,000 little gnats and bugs that are kind of hovering around it. If it starts kind of, if I get too close, it'll get up around my legs and on the camera, and it's just swarming with these little gnats. So we're just gonna walk along here. I'm pretty happy to say that this, I did not expect it to be this good. If you are staying on the beach in one of these expensive hotels and you've got your balcony open all night and you enjoy that breeze and the sound of the waves like I do, and it's really kind of hypnotic and puts you to sleep, you could have it open last night. There's been previous nights where the beach has stunk so bad there's no way you can have that balcony door open or anything open to the beach because it stinks. And as a result, if you're ingesting that or inhaling that all night, it is not good for you. You might wake up with watery eyes, puffy eyes, and maybe even something worse. So I'm saying I'm still down here. I think this is week 22, and this is better than expected. So if you are coming down in the next week or so, it's still okay. From that article, I showed you that they're saying this big influx of seaweed is coming. It's not here yet. I would have expected it to be here, but it's not here yet. So if you're coming down this week, you might be okay. If you see me on the beach, please say hi to me. I want to say thanks for coming along on the walk with me this morning. It's a beautiful morning in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I'm going to say ciao for now from Playa del Carmen, Mexico. Not a lot of seaweed. It doesn't stink. Water looks a little bit better than normal, and that sunrise, beautiful.